Today's date is 3/29/21, and we're going to fill in proportional tables. We're going to fill in proportional tables. All right. So last week we had the tables all filled out, right? And you had to tell me the unit rate. Well, today we're going to do a little bit different, in which the tables I'm going to give you have some missing numbers. It's proportional. There is a unit rate. There is a constant of proportionality, but you have to fill in also the table, figuring out the constant of proportionality. All right, so let's do this. We'll start off with an easy one. Copy this down, please. We have an X and a Y. All right. All right. Okay. So this is our table. These are the numbers they gave us. So carefully plug these numbers in. Notice that I did leave 3 boxes empty on purpose. So first thing I want you to do is tell me what the constant of proportionality is. What's K? Then I want you to tell me the equation, right? Those are always the basic 2 things I ask you for. The constant of proportionality, K, and then the equation. And then the third thing I need you to do is to fill in the table, right? So what is the constant of proportionality? What's the equation? And then fill in the table. All right. So one way of doing it is, well, you find the 1, right? Where is the 1? That's going to tell you everything. But there is no 1 here, right? There's no 1 on the X, so we can't do that. So the second way of doing it is you look for the pair that they give you. And you're going to put it in the form of y over x. Remember, I called this I'm not sure if I did this for this class. This is like your best friend, okay? This right here is your best friend, your numero uno, number 1, super awesome, after Alex, of course. Alex is numero uno. And then Candace, and then this. So this will help you fill out the rest of the table. This will help you determine your unit rate, your constant of proportionality. So what you do is you pick the pair that they give you, okay? And you plug it in this form. So you have to flip the numbers. So y goes on top, so 60 is my y, and x is my 10, right? So y is 60, x is 10. So you plug it into that form. And then what you do is you simplify. We did this in elementary school. I know you guys did that in elementary school. You ask yourselves, actually, well, we can just do this. Never mind. What is 60 divided by 10? What is 60 divided by 10? How many times does 10 go into 60? What is 60 divided by 10? Does anybody know?
6.
6, exactly. So therefore, 60 divided by 10 is 6. Guess what? That is your constant of proportionality, 6. Why did I get that? Again, look for the pair that they gave you. Oh, they gave me this pair. That's cool. So you're going to write it as 60 over 10, y over x, best friend. Then you divide it. Okay, 6. That's your unit rate, your constant of proportionality. Now that you know your unit rate, you can also do your equation, right? It always starts with the y equals 6x. Now we're going to fill in the table. If your unit rate is 6, that means that you're taking the top numbers x and you're going to multiply by 6. So 10 times 6 is 60. What's 4 times 6? What's 4 times 6? Does anybody know what 4 times 6 is?
$24.
Thank you. So we're going to multiply your x's by 6 because 6 is our magical unit rate constant of proportionality. So we're going to multiply all of your x's by 6 because that's what the constant of proportionality allows us to do. And 5 times 6 is 30. So we have filled out most of our table. What I didn't fill out was this first one because we're actually missing the x. So what number times 6 is going to equal 12? What number times 6 is going to equal 12? What number out there? What number times 6 is going to give you 12? And the correct answer, yes, thank you, Jocelyn, is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. So now we wrote out our constant of proportionality, we wrote out the equation, and we filled in our table. So we're done with this problem. Okay? Let's try one more. All right. So here we have a new table right here. Make sure you leave the correct blanks. So I want to know, what is k equal to? What is our equation? And then you're going to fill in the table. Okay. So you go to the pair that they gave you. This is the pair they gave you. They only gave me 4 here. I don't know what y is, so I can't really use this. Can't use this one, can't use this one. But I can use this one because they gave me the pair, which is fantastic. So I'm going to teach you, there is a shortcut to this, but I want to teach you the way that it will always work. The way that it will always work is y over x. And some of you can probably think of shortcuts and use them. Use those shortcuts. If you feel like comfortable using, thinking like, wait a minute, I think this little shortcut that I came up with will work. Use it. For everybody, I want you guys to do y over x because it always works. So here's the pair that I gave you. So I'm going to put the 10 on top and the 5 on the bottom because x goes on the bottom and y goes on the top, okay? Now we're going to divide this out. What is 10 divided by 5? 10 divided by 5 is 2. So k is equal to 2. I took the pair that they gave me, I divided it out, y over x, and I got 2. So my equation is y equals 2x because I found that this magical 2. You could also determine it by, well, 5 times what magical number is 10? Oh, times 2. 5 times 2 is 10. My constant of proportionality is 2. My equation equals y equals 2x, right? So now that I know this, I can use this, the 2, to fill in my table. So if I give you x, all you have to do is multiply it by 2. So 4 times 2, what's 4 times 2? Oh, 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, that's simple enough. 7. 7 times 2? 7 times 2 is 14. Oh, okay. 7 times 2 is 14. Plug it in. Now here we gotta go backwards because I give you y and you're missing x. I cannot multiply 12 times 2. That doesn't work. What number times 2 is going to give you 12? What number times 2 is going to give you 12? What number out there in the world can I multiply to 2 to get to 12? Yep, thank you everybody. Correct answer is 6. So we're going to fill in with a 6. And you can check. 6 times 2, 12. 7 times 2, 14. 4 times 2, 8. 5 times 2, 10. Okay? We okay with this? So this is level 1. Level 1 is you just take the pair that I've given you, take the pair that I've given you, divide it out. Take the pair that I gave you, divide it out. And then whatever number you get, that's your constant of proportionality. And then you can do the rest. All right? Now let me show you one that's a little bit different, but still the same thing. All right, let me give you a table, just like so. All right. Now, it's a little different. A couple things that are different. We went from big numbers on the X to then small numbers on the Y. Usually we don't do that. So that should actually tell you that your answer is going to be a fraction. Okay, your answer is going to be a fraction. All right. Because before we would be like, okay, 5 times 2 is 10, right? Is there a number that I can do 24 times what is 6? What number can I multiply to make it smaller, right? What number can I multiply 24 to make it smaller into a 6? Like, huh? So here's what you do. You use your best friend, y over x. So, let me grab, that's fine. Let's pick this pair. It works with any pair. I'm going to pick this pair. So 6 over 24. Ooh, 6 over 24. Usually we have, it looks, the opposite. Usually the big number is on top. Now the big number is on the bottom. Oh no. Don't worry about it. What you need to do is you need to simplify. What can you divide the top and the bottom by? What can I divide the top and the bottom by? I can divide by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 24 divided by 6 is 4. 1/4. So my k is equal to 1/4. My equation is equal to y equals 1/4 x. Miss O'Malley, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Okay, don't believe me. Try this one. Try this pair now. All right, I will. 9 over 36. Okay, so I'm going to divide this by 9. 9 divided by 9, 1. 36 divided by 9. 36 divided by 9 is, believe it or not, 4. They match. Of course they match, because our unit rate, our constant of proportionality is 1/4. So all of these fractions should equal 1/4. All of them. So our unit rate is 1/4. Our equation is y equals 1/4 x, right? Now we get to fill in the table. Now there's a hard way to fill out the table, and then there's an easy way to fill out the table. Let me show you the easy way. Do you guys see 24? What can I do to 24 to get to 6? What did I do to 24 to get to 6? Not multiplying, but what can I do to 24 to get to 6? What can I do? Come on, guys. I need you guys to participate. What can I do to 24 to get down to 6? How do I go from 24 to 6? What can I do? What can I do to 24 to get down to 6? What math can I do to 24 to get down to 6? What can I do mathematically to 24 to get down to the number 6? That's correct. Yeah, you can think about it that way. Belen. So if I divide 24 by, if I divided it by 4, 24 divided by 4, I get 6. If I do 36 divided by 4, I get 9. 24 divided by 4 is 6. 36 divided by 4 is 9. So you're like simplifying. I like that. So what's 16 divided by 4? What's 16 divided by 4? 16 divided by 4 would be 4. What's 12 divided by 4? 12 divided by 4 would be 3. Here would be backwards. We're going to make a bigger number. What number divided by 4 is 8? What number divided by 4 is 8? Oh, that would be 32. 32 divided by 4 is 8. So all these top numbers, if we simplify it by 4, we get the bottom numbers. Because our constant of proportionality is a fraction. So when it's a fraction, it works a little bit different. It works a little bit different. How did I get a fraction? I use this. All right. Okay, cool.